Hey guys, it's Donna from Donna's Corn-Free Cooking, and today I am going to share with you an experiment I am doing. I had a viewer ask me if I made my own apple pectin and said she could not use it because her husband is allergic to citrus. Because most pectins, they're either made from citrus or they add citrus to it. Now, I found a recipe on Mother Earth News to make apple pectin, but they use 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Now, for a person who's allergic to citrus as well as corn, that's not going to work. So what I'm trying here is I have a bag of tart Granny Smith apples all cut up in the pot with 4 cups of water. Now I'm cooking that for 40 minutes. And so after 40 minutes, I'm going to be pushing it through a towel to get everything out of it, and then it will go back on to cook for another 20 minutes before I process it. So right now I've just got it started boiling, and I'll be back in 40 minutes when I get ready to press it through the towel. So I'll see you soon. Hey guys, it's Donna and I'm back, and as you can see, I've got a pot full of cooked apples with the peels, seeds and all. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start pushing it through this cloth through a strainer to get all the juice out so that I can test it or put it on the stove, cook it another 20 minutes, and then test it before I can it to make sure that it's set up. So let's get started. Okay. All right, guys, so what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to take my ladle here, and I am going to start scooping it in to the strainer, and I'm just going to use the base of it to help push some of it through. And see what happens here. So far, just very little. Add some more to that. This is a labor-intensive job that when you're trying to make something from scratch, especially pectin, takes a little bit of time. So I'm going to keep pushing this through, and I'm starting to get some good juice coming out of there. So we'll keep this up. I'm doing it the old-fashioned way, the way my mother used to strain fruit. And she would press it through a towel, a tea towel, and using a strainer underneath it to hold it. And yeah, I'm getting some out of there. We'll find out if it's going to be worth it in the long run. But for those of us who are allergic to citrus, this is the best way to go. And I wanted to do this for those viewers who do have a problem also with citrus and not just the corn. So I'm going to keep doing this, and then I'll be back and let you see what the result was, and then get it on to boil for 20 minutes. Then we'll get it processed. So see you in a bit. Hey guys, I'm back, and I've got about 5 seconds left on cooking the pectin. And what I'm going to do now is remove it from the heat. And I don't know if you can see that. It doesn't look very thick right now, but it thickened up while it was cooking. So what I'm going to do is test it. Now, I don't normally use alcohol in my house because of the fact it's made from corn. But according to the sources I've researched, when you're doing apple pectin, the way to test it is to put 1 tablespoon of the alcohol in a dish, and then take 1 teaspoon, if I can get the teaspoon full, okay, and put it in the alcohol. Stir it around, and if it solidifies, you've got a good strong pectin if it's one solid lump. If it's kind of semi-thick, it's about a medium pectin. Right now, it's not doing like I would think it would, but I know that it's thick. So it's coming together, so I think that it's going to be okay. I don't know if you guys can see that. Might be a medium pectin, so that would mean that you just add a little bit more sugar when you're doing your jellies. Okay, so I'm going to set that over there. And I think the total amount I'm going to get, hopefully, are 4 4-ounce jars. And that's the perfect size, because when you're using homemade pectin in your jellies, according to the information I found, you use a 1/4 cup and then your sugar, and make your jellies. Now I'm going to set this on a hot pad, and I'm going to start, I'm going to do it from this side. And I'm going to ladle it into the jars and see how many we get. Hopefully I'll get 4 as I thought I would. And take that out of there. And we'll see. And put just a tiny bit more in there. Yeah. Because you want it to come up just right to the base there of the first line. And the thing about this is you process it just like you would your jellies or anything else. Now you need to process it for at least 10 minutes, but you have to go by your altitude. Because of my altitude, I'm going to have to do it at 20 minutes. So once you've done that, you just take them out and leave them to set overnight just like you would anything else, and let it completely cool down and seal, and then you've got pectin. I've got enough, hopefully, that I can do 4 batches, and that excites me because then I don't have to worry about trying to buy pectin that is safe. Now I do have, let me show you here out of my cupboard. I just dropped it. See if I can see where I dropped it to. There it is. Okay. Now what I use is Pomona's Universal Pectin. And all it is made from strictly citrus, and it does not have anything in it except for phosphate, calcium phosphate, which you use, it has a packet of monocalcium phosphate, which you use with the citrus pectin. And so it's perfectly safe for those of us who are allergic to corn. So now I'm going to finish up here, and I was right on getting exactly 4 4-ounce jars, which is a 1/4 cup. And that's exactly what you want when you're going to do your jellies. So I will put the instructions down in the description, as I always do, and I hope you guys will like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications of new videos. So until next time, guys, we'll see you soon. Bye. Okay, guys, there you go. We've got 4 4-ounce jars of Pectin, and hopefully they will set up as they started setting up in the alcohol. So I'll be able to make 4 batches of jam or jelly, and I'm real excited about this, but it's up to you to determine if you want to do this or not, due to the fact that it is labor intensive. I use 1 whole bag of Granny Smith apples and 2 or 3 extra apples, and I only got this amount. So if you think it's worth this, then go ahead and try this recipe. I think you'll do great with it. So until next time, guys, we'll see you soon. Bye.